4,300 Indians smuggled to the U.S. via Canada, unveiling the complex web of illegal immigration. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Today we're uncovering one of the most shocking and complex immigration scams in recent history. Thousands of Indian nationals have been smuggled into the United States through Canada using fraudulent student visas, revealing a vast network of human smugglers, fake admissions, and financial deception. This isn't just about breaking the law, it's about desperate individuals risking their lives for a better future, authorities cracking down on fraudulent operations, and the impact this crisis is having on international relations. Stay tuned as we break down the intricate details of this immigration racket, the role of Canadian colleges, and the enforcement measures being taken. And make sure to watch until the end as we explore a tragic real-life case that highlights the dangers of this illegal journey. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on Canadian immigration policies, breaking news, and in-depth reports. Let's get started. The modus operandi: exploiting educational pathways. The success of this immigration racket also lies in the lack of stringent oversight in the verification processes of student visa applications. Many institutions in Canada are overwhelmed with the sheer volume of international applications, making it easier for fraudulent cases to slip through the cracks. Additionally, the inconsistency in document authentication across various institutions provides a loophole for bad actors to exploit. With limited cross-referencing between immigration authorities and educational institutions, this gap has been leveraged to facilitate illegal migration. The foundation of this illegal operation lies in the exploitation of educational pathways. Unscrupulous agents, primarily based in the Indian states of Gujarat and Punjab, have been orchestrating fraudulent admissions for Indian nationals into Canadian educational institutions. These agents charge exorbitant fees, often ranging from 65,000 Canadian dollars to 98,000 Canadian dollars per individual, promising guaranteed admission into Canadian colleges and securing student visas. These individuals, mostly from rural areas, are often unaware of the legal complexities involved and are lured in by the dream of eventually entering the U.S. and securing stable employment. Once these individuals arrive in Canada, they rarely, if ever, attend the educational institutions they were supposedly admitted to. Instead, the agents facilitate their movement toward the U.S. border. The most common methods involve crossing into the United States through perilous land routes, often on foot through treacherous terrain, while avoiding official immigration checkpoints. Some use falsified travel documents, while others rely on human smuggling networks to get past border enforcement officers undetected. This entire process is highly organized, with handlers stationed at various points along the route to ensure the movement of individuals across international borders without being intercepted. Financial trail: uncovering suspicious transactions. Another alarming aspect of this financial scheme is the use of cryptocurrency and digital payment platforms to move illicit funds across borders. These unregulated or lightly monitored payment channels allow smugglers to bypass traditional banking scrutiny, making it even harder for law enforcement to track transactions linked to human trafficking. Authorities are now pushing for stricter oversight on digital transactions to prevent bad actors from exploiting these financial loopholes. Authorities have traced over 8,500 suspicious financial transactions linked to this extensive immigration network. These transactions involve multiple financial entities across India, Canada, and the U.S., highlighting the scale and sophistication of the operation. The flow of money is often routed through a complex system of shell companies and offshore accounts to avoid detection. Many of the transactions are made in cash, making them difficult to track, while others are processed through fraudulent educational loans in India, which unsuspecting families take out in hopes of funding their children's futures abroad. In some cases, banks and financial institutions have unknowingly facilitated these transactions due to lax scrutiny on educational loan disbursements and overseas remittances. Fraudulent agents often manipulate financial records, inflating tuition costs or creating fictitious expenses to justify large money transfers. As regulators crack down on money laundering operations, there is an increasing push for financial institutions to strengthen their due diligence processes, ensuring that funds meant for legitimate education purposes do not end up financing illegal immigration networks. Beyond the financial transactions, authorities are now investigating how certain real estate markets in Canada may have been used to launder money linked to these immigration scams. Reports suggest that fraudulent agents have been involved in purchasing properties under false identities or using illicit funds to secure rental agreements for individuals attempting to evade immigration authorities. This growing concern has led to heightened scrutiny on real estate transactions, particularly in major cities with high international student populations. The financial paper trail has been instrumental in the ongoing investigation by law enforcement agencies, leading to several arrests and seizures of assets linked to immigration agents. However, authorities believe that many of the key players are still at large, operating under different aliases to continue their illicit activities. International financial crime units are now collaborating to tighten regulatory frameworks and curb the movement of illicit funds used in human smuggling. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Now let's dive deeper into how this massive scam has unfolded and its widespread implications. The human cost. A tragic incident. The dangers of this illegal immigration racket were tragically highlighted in January 2022 when a family of 4 from Dingucha village in Gujarat, Jagdish Patel, his wife, and their 2 young children, lost their lives while attempting to cross the Canada-US border. They succumbed to freezing temperatures in Manitoba, a chilling reminder of the extreme risks involved in attempting to bypass legal immigration channels. This devastating incident sparked international outrage, with governments under pressure to prevent further loss of life due to illegal crossings. As the number of illegal crossings continues to rise, authorities are also reporting an increase in cases of human trafficking and exploitation along these routes. Criminal networks take advantage of desperate migrants, forcing them into dangerous conditions or subjecting them to forced labor and abuse upon arrival. Many individuals, misled by false promises, find themselves trapped in a cycle of debt and dependency, making it nearly impossible to seek help or escape these dire circumstances. The need for stronger protections, enhanced border monitoring, and coordinated international efforts has never been more urgent. For many individuals, the journey does not end in the United States. Those who successfully cross into American territory often find themselves living in precarious conditions, working under exploitative labor conditions, and constantly fearing deportation. Many of these immigrants are taken advantage of by employers who pay them below minimum wage while providing no legal protection or job security. Others are arrested shortly after their arrival and subjected to long periods of detention before being deported back to India. The emotional and psychological toll on these migrants is immense. Many leave behind families who have invested their life savings in the hope of a better future, only to be met with uncertainty, hardship, or, in the worst cases, death. Survivors of such journeys often speak of extreme mental distress, isolation, and regret as they navigate an unfamiliar land without support systems or legal status. Human rights organizations have called for increased awareness and legal pathways to protect vulnerable migrants from being exploited or forced into perilous crossings. A wake-up call for immigration policies. The exposure of this vast illegal immigration network serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in current immigration systems. As authorities continue their crackdown, it is crucial for governments, institutions, and individuals to recognize the long-term consequences of these fraudulent activities. Immigration policies must be continually refined to strike a balance between fairness, security, and economic needs. Aspiring immigrants should be cautious and well-informed before pursuing opportunities abroad. Falling victim to fraudulent immigration schemes can have devastating consequences, not only legally but also personally. By ensuring a thorough understanding of legal pathways and seeking verified immigration assistance, individuals can avoid the dangers associated with illegal migration. That's it for today's deep dive into this shocking immigration scam. If you found this information valuable, be sure to give this video a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the measures being taken to combat this issue? Let's get a discussion going. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Canada Chronicles and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on critical immigration news, policies, and real-life stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.